Welcome to this significant exploration of the desires of mature women, a topic that is both enlightening and essential in today's relationship landscape. Understanding what mature women truly want not only enriches your intimate encounters but also deepens the emotional bonds you share. As societal norms continue to shift, and as women gain more agency over their desires and experiences, it's crucial to be in tune with these changes. So, let's delve into the vital elements that mature women value, from emotional intimacy and communication to comfort and confidence, and how these factors can transform your relationship. Reason 1. Emotional connection explanation. First and foremost, emotional connection is an essential aspect of pleasing mature women. Many mature women prioritize emotional intimacy over purely physical connections. They seek partners who can offer genuine emotional bonds, understanding, and transparency. This need transcends physical attraction and focuses more on cultivating a safe space where feelings, thoughts, and vulnerabilities can be shared openly. Evolution over time. Over the years, the expectations of relationships have evolved. In the past, many women were often socialized to prioritize stability and financial security in relationships, sometimes at the expense of their emotional needs. However, today's mature women are far more empowered than previous generations. They demand emotional fulfillment and meaningful connections in their relationships. This change has been driven by cultural shifts towards valuing women's autonomy, learning from past experiences, and embracing personal growth. Examples and statistics. According to a survey conducted by the Pew Research Center, about 70 of women over the age of 50 reported prioritizing emotional depth over physical attraction when seeking a partner. This statistic serves as a crucial reminder that getting beneath the surface emotionally is vital for satisfying mature women. Elaboration. Building an emotional connection isn't instantaneous, it develops over time and requires earnest effort from both partners. Engage in thoughtful and deep conversations that encourage both partners to share their dreams, fears, and life experiences. Create spaces both literal and metaphorical where feelings can flow freely. By investing in this emotional foundation, you are not just becoming a better partner, you're nurturing a deeply fulfilling relationship that withstands the test of time and life changes. But that first reason is nothing compared to this next one. Get ready to discover another layer of intimacy. Reason 2. Communication explanation. The cornerstone of any successful relationship is effective communication. Mature women, in particular, value open dialogues, where both partners can articulate desires, set boundaries, and enrich the connection. Communication is not merely about exchanging words, it encompasses active listening, body language, and emotional intelligence. Evolution over time. Historically, many women may have felt pressure to suppress their true feelings or desires, often prioritizing keeping the peace. However, today's mature women have a strong voice and are eager to express themselves. The modern woman expects her partner to be attuned not just to her words, but also to her emotions and nonverbal cues, fostering a culture of mutual understanding. Examples and statistics. A relationship satisfaction study conducted in 2020 highlighted that couples over 50 who engaged in regular, open communication reported a 30% higher level of relationship satisfaction compared to those who avoided difficult conversations. These findings illustrate how vital effective communication is in nurturing and sustaining intimacy within relationships. Elaboration. To truly master the art of communication, practice active listening. Make it a priority to engage in discussions where both partners have equal space to express their thoughts. Use phrases that validate her feelings, such as, "I understand how you feel," or, "It sounds like that's important to you." Encourage dialogue after intimate moments. Discuss what worked well and what could be improved. This not only reinforces the emotional connection but also allows both partners to explore the intimacy and satisfaction that comes from being fully present and communicative. Now, before I delve into the next 3 critical insights, I need you to hit that subscribe button to ensure your love life remains both happy and fulfilling. Reason 3. Understanding desires explanation. Desires can evolve significantly with the progression of life stages. Mature women may seek deeper forms of satisfaction that reflect their current realities, shifts in lifestyle, or even their newfound self-awareness. Reason 3. Understanding desires. Continued explanation. Continued. This often means that mature women are not only looking for traditional physical intimacy but are also at a point where they desire emotional and psychological stimulation. Understanding these desires goes beyond merely recognizing them, it means acknowledging how life experiences influence those needs. With age, many women gain clarity about what they need in both their personal and intimate lives. Evolution over time. As women mature, their interests and motivations may shift dramatically. It's common for them to move away from superficial attractions in favor of deeper connections that align with their values and desires. Older women often possess greater life experience, which shapes their perspectives on intimacy and relationships, making them more likely to seek partners who engage with them on multiple levels emotionally, intellectually, and physically. Examples and statistics. A study published in the Journal of Sociology indicated that approximately 65 of women over 50 reported an interest in exploring desires that were previously untapped during the rush of raising families or building careers. Open discussions about desires can lead to more fulfilling interactions, highlighting the importance of exploration in satisfying mature women's needs. Elaboration. Understanding a mature woman's desires requires a respectful and genuine approach. Engage her in conversations that explore her thoughts about intimacy. Ask open-ended questions. What makes you feel most fulfilled in our moments together? Or, what have you always wanted to try that you haven't had the chance to? Let these discussions guide your interactions. As you explore shared interests, be it travel, dining, or exploring new hobbies, this interest fosters a deeper emotional bond and enriches your experiences together. By showing that you are invested in her desires, you pave the way for adventure and excitement in your relationship. Let's not stop here. What comes next can profoundly change your interactions with mature women. Reason 4. Creating comfort. Explanation. Comfort is a fundamental aspect of cultivating intimacy. Mature women seek relationships where they feel safe, respected, and valued. This extends beyond physical comfort. The environment and emotional settings that foster vulnerability and connection are crucial. Evolution over time. Historically, older women may have navigated relationships that were often unequal or dismissive of their feelings. Today, bold strides are made to create relationships that prioritize emotional safety and comfort. Today's mature woman craves partners who are attentive to not only their physical needs but also their emotional well-being. Examples and statistics. A survey conducted by AARP revealed that about 60 of women over 60 appreciate partners who thoughtfully consider the importance of creating comfortable environments as part of enhancing intimacy. This can include everything from the physical setup in a bedroom to the emotional tone of shared conversations. Elaboration. To create a comfortable environment, focus on essential elements that stimulate the senses. Ensure the space is inviting with soft, warm lighting, pleasant fragrances, and relaxing sounds. Consider the placement of pillows, the comfort of bedding, and the overall ambience of the room. Additionally, fostering emotional comfort involves being an attentive partner. Acknowledge her feelings, and be present in the moment. Create rituals that reinforce this sense of comfort, such as cozy evenings spent watching movies, leisurely weekend brunches, or quiet moments shared together. Comfort also extends into establishing emotional safety. Encourage open conversations about insecurities or concerns that may arise in the relationship. Demonstrating that her feelings matter will foster a profound sense of intimacy and trust. We're far from finished with the next insight. Discover how to unlock even greater fulfillment both inside and outside the bedroom. Reason 5. Experience and confidence. Explanation. Life experiences equip mature women with a wealth of understanding about themselves and their partners. They are often more self-assured and know what they want in both life and intimate encounters. Confidence is a significant attraction factor, and mature women tend to appreciate partners who embody self-assurance. Evolution over time. The shift toward valuing confidence is interesting. Nowadays, mature women recognize that attraction is not just about physical appearance, it also encompasses the assurance a partner exudes. Confidence stems from self-awareness and understanding one's desires and boundaries. For many women, confidence is formed through experiences both challenging and fulfilling. Examples and statistics. According to a 2022 survey by the University of Manchester, 75 of mature women reported that they find confidence coupled with attentiveness to be the most attractive qualities in a partner. Elaboration. To cultivate confidence, take a moment to reflect on your life experiences. Learn and grow from them, and be open to new perspectives and opportunities for self-improvement. Confidence also involves embracing vulnerability. When you show up authentically, the good with the bad, you naturally attract the kind of depth that resonates with mature women. Remember, confidence is reflected not just in your demeanor but also in how you communicate and interact with her. Invite her thoughts, share experiences, and encourage discussions. When she sees that you embrace who you are while also valuing to learn and grow, it fosters a safe space for her to do the same. Before we wrap up this segment, let's explore the next crucial insight that can elevate your connection. Reason 6. Variety in intimacy. Explanation. Exploring a variety of intimate expressions is vital for sustaining a fulfilling relationship with a mature woman. Beyond mere physical intimacy, this encompasses emotional, intellectual, and experiential connections that stimulate deeper bonds and mutual satisfaction. Evolution over time. As relationships mature, they can sometimes fall into predictable patterns. Many older adults have come to a point where they crave novelty and excitement rather than the same routines they followed in their younger years. This desire for variety is a natural progression, as many people, including mature women, seek to keep the spark alive long after the initial romantic rush. Examples and statistics. Research from the Journal of Marriage and Family illustrates that couples who actively diversify their intimate experiences report higher levels of satisfaction and relationship longevity. This study emphasizes that even small changes can significantly enhance the excitement levels in a long-term relationship. Elaboration. Incorporating variety into your intimate life can be as simple as trying new activities or experiences together. Explore different settings for intimacy, whether it's a romantic getaway, a cozy staycation, or a surprise picnic in the park. Experimenting with various forms of intimacy such as sensual massages, cooking together, or even visiting new places can reignite the passion in your relationship. Consider discussing fantasies openly. What have neither of you explored together? Having these conversations can deepen your bond and add excitement. It's essential to approach these discussions with respect and openness, allowing her to express what intrigues her without pressure. Respect her boundaries while also encouraging her to delve into her curiosities. The willingness to experiment, in both physical and emotional contexts, helps maintain interest and connection. Now, let's consider another critical aspect that plays a key role in emotional and physical satisfaction. Reason 7. The importance of patience. Explanation. Patience is a vital quality to cultivate when seeking to please a mature woman. Mature women may not only take longer to feel aroused, but they also often have emotional blocks or experiences that may make intimacy more complex. Understanding this can make a significant difference in achieving mutual satisfaction. Evolution over time. Younger generations might assume that sexual arousal follows a predictable trajectory. However, life and past experiences can dramatically change how mature women respond to intimacy. This can include hormonal fluctuations, personal experiences, and emotional histories that shape their current desires or hesitations. Examples and statistics. Studies indicate that older women often report experiencing sexual arousal differently than in their youth. For example, research from the Kinsey Institute found that women over 50 may require 25-30 minutes of foreplay to feel fully engaged and aroused, highlighting the critical role of patience and attentiveness. Elaboration. By exercising patience, you allow her the time she needs to feel fully comfortable and present in the moment. Approach intimacy as a shared journey rather than a goal-oriented endeavor. Focus on the pleasurable aspects of closeness without rushing to the climax, allowing the experience to build naturally. Pay close attention to her reactions and emotional cues. When she feels like you are genuinely invested in her comfort and enjoyment, the opportunity for deeper connection and satisfaction increases. In addition, discuss the pace at which both of you feel comfortable engaging sexually. You might even consider integrating moments of emotional bonding and vulnerability before transitioning into intimate acts. Holding hands, cuddling, and sharing your thoughts can help to create a loving atmosphere conducive to deeper intimacy. With all these insights in mind, let's delve into another essential factor for enriching intimate connections with mature women. Reason 8. Respect and appreciation. Explanation. Respect and appreciation are fundamental to fostering a satisfying and fulfilling relationship. Mature women value partners who genuinely respect them not only as intimate companions but as whole human beings worthy of admiration and kindness. Evolution over time. Many women have at times felt invisible or unappreciated for their contributions, whether in careers, homes, or past relationships. Today's mature women are likely to seek relationships where their voices and opinions are valued highly. They no longer want to be merely seen but rather recognized for their intelligence, experiences, and individual journeys. Examples and statistics. A survey conducted by the American Association of Retired Persons found that approximately 68% of seniors prioritize mutual respect in relationships more than physical attraction or financial stability. This statistic emphasizes that modern relationships, especially for older women, revolve significantly around respect and acknowledgement of one another's contributions. Elaboration. Show respect in small everyday ways. Simple gestures, such as listening attentively when she speaks, asking for her opinions, and validating her experiences, create a foundation of respect. Compliment her not just physically, but also for her intellect, her stories, and her achievements. Express gratitude for the ways she enriches your life, whether through her insights, laughter, or shared experiences. By being demonstrably appreciative, you reinforce her value as a partner and as an individual. Additionally, engaging in acts of kindness, such as doing something thoughtful for her, can also convey your respect and appreciation. Leave little notes, surprise her with her favorite treat, or plan a day that caters to her interests. These actions speak volumes and contribute to a nurturing environment where she feels valued and cherished. We are nearing the end of our insights, but let's explore one last critical element that ties everything together. Reason 9. The role of emotional intimacy explanation. Emotional intimacy encompasses the closeness, trust, and understanding that develop between partners. For mature women, emotional intimacy can often be more vital than physical intimacy. The need to feel a deep sense of connection can provide a foundation for exploring physical intimacy more fully. Evolution over time, as women have matured, they've come to recognize that sex is not merely a physical act but an emotional experience. Many mature women have had obstacles in their past relationships where they felt that their emotional needs were overlooked or ignored. As a result, creating a partnership that emphasizes emotional intimacy has become a priority. Examples and statistics. Research from the National Council on Aging highlights that emotional satisfaction is a primary component in the intimacy experienced by women aged 60 and older, with 77% of respondents indicating that they find emotional connection to be more satisfying than physical acts alone. Elaboration. To cultivate emotional intimacy, dedicate time to sharing life stories, fears, and aspirations. Discuss topics that are meaningful to both of you. Reflecting on the journey you've taken to get to this point can strengthen your bond. Engage in thoughtful conversations and create deeper connections through shared experiences. Participating in activities that require teamwork or vulnerability, such as taking a class together or sharing a creative project, can foster a robust emotional connection. When emotional intimacy is prioritized, the physical aspects of intimacy flow more naturally. An emotionally intimate relationship provides the security and trust needed for both partners to explore sexual intimacy without hesitation or fear. So far, we've delved into several vital components that enhance relationships with mature women. Now let's take a moment to recap and reflect on what we've learned. Recap of key points. Emotional connection. Building deep emotional ties is fundamental in pleasing mature women. Communication, effective, ongoing dialogues are essential for expressing needs and expectations. Understanding desires. Acknowledging evolving desires and personal growth fosters connection and understanding. Creating comfort. A safe environment, physical and emotional, enables deeper intimacy. Experience and confidence. Confidence cultivated through experience creates attraction and connection. Variety and intimacy. Embracing adventure and novelty in intimacy keeps relationships vibrant. Patience. Being patient allows for a natural progression in intimacy that respects her needs. Respect and appreciation. Valuing partners as individuals enhances satisfaction and connection. Emotional intimacy. Deep emotional bonds lay the groundwork for fulfilling physical intimacy. As we conclude this exploration, remember that understanding what mature women desire goes far beyond physical connection. It requires a nuanced approach that encompasses emotional, intellectual, and experiential layers. While physical intimacy is indeed a component, the roots of a satisfying relationship lie in the emotional connections you forge and the respect you offer. By fostering intimacy characterized by trust, appreciation, and understanding, you're not just becoming a better lover, you're nurturing a fulfilling and enriching partnership. Moving forward, consider how each of these elements applies to your interactions and relationships. Whether you seek to rekindle the passion in a long-term commitment or explore new relationships, embracing these insights will undoubtedly enhance your connection with mature women. By showing patience, engaging sincerely, and exploring together, you will create opportunities for deeper satisfaction both for you and for her. If you liked this video, you'll absolutely love our next discussion about the bizarre evolution of human sexual pleasure. This discussion promises to provide more insight into understanding desires across generations and further enhance your relational skills.